And let's add this to the mix. Extreme cold is snapping water mains all over Hampton roads. This is what happened on 35th Street in Newport News. We also got reports of breaks in Suffolk and Portsmouth. Then your size Lex Gray is at the big one in Newport News and Lex. It's an inconvenience for residents, but also a real hazard for drivers when the temperature falls.
Yeah, Tom, this is one of 8 water main breaks over the past 2 days here on the peninsula. It's only affecting about 14 people, but it's one of the worst because of how long it's taken to fix. We've had our cameras here since this morning when water started gushing out onto the street, and we can show you when things went from bad to worse.
See that? We ain't got no water.
Lorenzo Palmer's water went out around 8:30 this morning. In less than half an hour, Newport News Waterworks crews started getting to the problem.
I had a crew come out here and start turning the valves off, which was a challenge because the valves were covered up with snow.
Getting to those valves and shutting off the water was just the first challenge.
Proceeded to dig down to locate the source of the leak. Then the crews noticed that the Verizon pole was starting to lean over.
They stopped working right away and came up with a quick fix. A backhoe kept that pole from tumbling over until Verizon showed up.
I ain't know that's gonna be a long time. So but all we can do is just hold on and wait.
The wait for Palmer got even longer than expected after crews dug down to that main and pumped the water out. Workers here are telling me that this water main break is worse than others because they have to replace the entire pipe. That's because the crack in it is going across this way and it's close enough to these joints at the end that they can't clamp it. They have to replace the entire pipe.
This is the worst one. I know it's just have to be patient and give us time to do our job. I mean, we don't want nobody to be out of water.
As Palmer waits, he's at least grateful for one thing.
It's warm in here. I got a roof over my head. I can't imagine that. Can't imagine being out there. That wind won't be so bad. The wind won't blow on.
And you can see that these crews are still here working behind me. Fortunately, those residents have had their water back for about an hour. I talked to the superintendent here, and he tells me what they're doing now is actually using that backhoe to fill that hole back in, and then it looks like Verizon will start to fix that pole. For now, I'm live in Newport News. Lex Gray, 10 on your side.